this is the next project, and it's this beautiful African lady. Isn't she beautiful? You know, recently I saw the crafter, I forget her name, but her channel is called Reptiles and Resin, that's it. And she was doing a tray very similar to this. It's not the same one, but I realized that I had the same one that she was doing, and I had another one. I had two versions of it, and I was thinking, you know what, when I saw what a beautiful job she did, I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to get mine out and do it too. So that's what I'm doing today. It's also because my husband requested it. It was his birthday recently, and he asked for 2 trays. And when I showed him this one, he was like, yes, I would like that one, and another one that will be on a different video, or if you haven't already seen it, I'm sure when it'll come out. So anyways, I want to get going. This lady has, I don't know if you can see her or not, she has obviously I've started with the outline, which I will get into in a moment, but she has in her headdress, it's one of those silhouette ones, you know, where you got the animals of Africa and some trees, and you've got below you have some sea creatures. So there's a line of demarcation here. She has a headdress right here. This is her face area. Hope you can see. I know it's not very good. And then she has her décolleté with some jewelry and things. So I have some ideas of what I'm going to do, but I'm not 100% sure. But one thing I do know is the silhouette parts I want in black. And so what I've got is, this is a paint marker, oil base from Temu. I've got that in several different colors, but I know I want the black, so I'm going to start with that, and we are just placing that. It's easy to color in. This is really just paint by numbers at this point, so to speak. And so I am going to go ahead and do this, but we're going to speed right through it, because be honest with you, and the way it's going on here, we might have to let that dry and do 2 coats. So that's going to be one of those things where it's a little bit boring. I don't like watching paint dry, so to speak, if you know what I mean, quite literally in this case. But I'm also getting a little bit worried about, you know, cutting too much things out too, because you think to yourself, well, if I was just starting, I probably would want to see a little bit more, but if I was more experienced, I would want to see a little bit less. So I don't like the way this one is going on. So what I think I'm going to do is, let me switch up here. I've got a Sharpie. Let's see if this will do any better. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. It does not. As a matter of fact, that's even worse. Oh my goodness, that's even worse. So let me think. I hate to put oil-based paint on. I'm worried I might not be able to get it off. Because, you know, I have that enamel paint actually, but I do not know what it does with my beautiful mold. Excuse me if I'm getting my big head in the way. I just did a little boo-boo right here. So, yeah, it comes off very easily. So, I think what I'm going to do, and the lady from Reptiles and Resin, you know, she used an oil-based marker in black. And I can't remember if she did 1 or 2 coats. I really can't remember. I can't remember how she did it. I don't know. but I definitely don't want this patchiness. It needs to be nicely painted, because, you know, it's like prepping for paint. You know, before you paint something, if you don't prep it right, it's not going to come out right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll bring you back to see if the second coat is going to give me the coverage that I need. Because if it's not, then I'm going to have to go to some other form of painting this on, and I really have no idea what it might be. So let me have a little think about that, okay? I was expecting this to be a perfect winner chicken dinner. I really was. But anyways, I'll be back. All right. Okay, guys, this is what we're looking like so far. This is one coat of the black. It's very, very, very blotchy, but what's exciting as you do this process is seeing the picture come to life. I'm not finished yet. I just thought I'd bring you back and sort of, you know, bring you along a little bit so you can see what's been happening as I put the paint on. And you got to keep, with these pens, you've got to keep them primed, shaken up, and also to prime them by bringing the paint down like that. It definitely helps to get a better coverage, that's for sure. You see more coming out now. There's definitely a learning curve to doing this, I would say. Although painting the lines is really easy because they're all raised. So it's not, I'm not really going over the lines much. I'm just not getting good coverage. But I tried a couple of different pens, like they're either water-based ones and all sorts of ones. They're all the same. They're all doing the same separating. So none of them, oops, now that's good that I showed you this. You see it came right off the line there. So, okay, it comes right off. It's coming right off. So here's a little cotton bud. I'm just taking that off with. That one's a little bit more ovaries than I got anywhere else, so needed a bit better wipe. Anyways, I do see that the second coat is much better in some of these areas that are blotchy. It's definitely going to need at least 2 coats all the way along. So this process is a little bit more time consuming than I had anticipated, but it's okay. You know, we gotta enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? Okay, beautiful. So I've been testing out some micas, and this is the one that I liked best for her skin tone, because I wanted to get that one right first. But you know, as I'm painting it on, the blotchiness continues. I don't know, I'm not getting good coverage with anything on here. So obviously I know I'm going to have to back this color that I have here. I'm not so worried about the black, because I know the black I can you know, touch up after the fact with black paint or something. But the skin tone is just going on blotchy. So I just don't know how to change it. But I press on. It's funny because I think this color that I've picked up, this is a Rolio color, but they were all doing it. It's not the mica. It's got something to do with my method of trying to paint it on. Let me see if I can show you. I think it's got to do with my method. I don't know if you can see her or not. I am not satisfied with the coverage at all. I'm going to keep playing with it. I've been playing with let me show you. I have been adding some of my mica powders to just a little coaster that I keep off to the side, to like a little drip tray really. And I've been playing around trying to see what I like, and on here anyway I liked this color. But as I'm covering more of it, I'm noticing how blotchy it is. I don't know. I think patience is what is needed, and I do. I'm not going to freak out because nothing's over till it's over, right? Okay. I want to show you that this coat is dry now, so the next coat is still blotchy. Okay, let me prime it again. Apparently one prime will not do. As soon as you do prime it, after that it starts coming out pretty well. Skin here. Oh. Sorry guys, my camera went off. I don't know if you can see that black that's showing through on here, but I love her shininess. Isn't that beautiful? But obviously I know when I back this in a dark color, it's not going to stay that color, is it? So I've really got to think about this. Decisions. Oh, she's gorgeous though. Oh my goodness. All right guys, let me see what I need to do. I need to pick out some colors. I've got all these blues out. Look at this. I need to test all of these out and see which ones go best. And I thought, well, if I can get her skin on, I can just at least, yeah, if I could get her skin done, then I could figure out what colors go with that skin tone. So I thought I had it. I even have some chameleons out here. These are from Temu. These I think are from AliExpress. This is from Amazon. It's the part of the, I bought the sample pack of the Rolio micas. I thought that way I can see which ones I would like the best and I would use the most, and then determine which ones I want the full size of, because, you know, I don't like committing sort of $15, $16 to some mica powder, and it's not my favorite. So that's the reason why I made that decision. So I've got a whole lot of ones to play with here. Okay, right. You naughty little minx. You need to get your skin together, ma'am. Or I need to get your skin together. It's not your fault, it's my fault. I'm the one putting the stuff on you, aren't I? I know. Am I talking to myself? Am I talking to myself again? Again? Okay, all right. Enough of this shenanigans. I will make some decisions here by testing out all these mica powders. It's going to take me about 15, 20, 30 minutes or so. And then I will see if those ones want to go on right. And if they don't, I don't know what we're going to do. But it's going to be beautiful in the end. Just hold on, hold on, hold on. It's going to be gorgeous. I just know it. Okay? Woosah, woosah. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys. So here's where I'm at. First of all, the second coat of this pen on here, the black, is doing very well. And I think it's because the second coat, and I think I'm going to need 3 coats actually. So, but that one, it just has something to, you know, to cling on to. And if you get it flowing right, if you prime your pen like I showed you by, you know, dabbing it on a cloth to the side, it comes out nicely. And, you know, it'll take me 2 or 3 coats, but I think we're going to be okay with the black. This brown color, you know, I was watching Michelle on Glitz and Glitter by Michelle, I think it's called. And she was talking about, she calls it the tack it method. So I actually bought some by, you know, listening to her. And I can't really remember what she was doing. I think it was like after the fact, her mica powder didn't come out right or something. So, you know, she used this tack it glue. It's by Aleene's, which is a really popular, well-known brand. I got it from Amazon. It's called Aleene's Original Tack It Over and Over. It's a repositionable adhesive, temporary hold for appliques, trims, ribbons, and more. Anyway, I bought it from Amazon, and what I've done is I've decanted, well actually I've got the top of the, you know, the little thing where you take, this is the first time I've used it, you take the little lid off, you know, so I've got that on there in my little tray. Remember, this is my little tray, my little doings tray. And then I've got some of the mica powder here because I didn't want to be dipping my brush into my brand new pot of mica. And I started to rub it on, like dab a little of the glue, dab a little of the powder, and then rub it on, and now it's sticking. Because that's what it is. You know, the areas where I have the black, it looks black, it's just really an optical illusion. It's really just not sticking to the silicone. So clearly I need to give it something either that will stick it or something to stick to. Now, I'm not quite sure what that's going to do to the texture of the finished product here, because, you know, it's not quite as smooth because obviously I'm not able to burnish this down really well. But this is what I'm going with right now. And I'm hoping that the finished product will look good. All these things that I'm doing are brand new to me. So I'm not stressing over anything that I'm doing in my craft room anymore. I've decided, like, if it doesn't come out to my satisfaction, sometimes, you know, I am making happy little mistakes here. Sometimes I'm just learning, and sometimes I'm making some absolutely bomb things and people are buying them right off, so they're buying them on site, like, how much do you want for that? Which is great. Giving me a really big boost of confidence, I will say that. Making successful crafts, it's a beautiful thing. It really is a wonderful hobby. Right. I think the trick here is to have enough mica powder on the brush. I think that's it. Less glue, more mica. And I don't know how many times I'm going to have to do this in these areas where it's not sticking. It's really annoying, actually. Okay guys, so I have tested my blues, and some of them, if you see, there's this one that's just too green. This one is kind of silvery, which I like. I thought this would look really nice in the water. I chose one chameleon color. Where is it? This one, which is it's a Temu set that I got a long time ago. Blue, green, purple. Since we're going to back it in purple, I will do the blue, green, purple. I'm going to put that in the water. Let's start off with that. I figure water has a lot of different colors. So I like that idea of color shifting in the water. I am no artist, therefore I will say unequivocally, I may not have perspectives and things like that correct, but I do know that I really just want something aesthetically pleasing. Okay guys, so this is what we're looking like so far with our water. Looks rather cute. See our crocodile there, see our whale there, and nice little color shift going on. So now I need to work on what's going on above the water in the sky. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so far I've used this. This is a silvery color. I think I might use that up here as well, just to tie it in. I think what I want to do is use, not that one, because we just used that one. Let's try to use these colors. This one, this one. These just came off Temu. You know, when I was first setting up, I think I've told you guys this before. When I was first setting up, I just bought a bunch of stuff that I thought I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted or what I needed. I just said, well, I know I need some mica powder. I know I need some blues, you know, not knowing exactly what I was going to need or want or like. So you don't know at first. You don't know till you know, right? So that's what I did. Let's see. I think if I do this dark color and then the silvery parts maybe will mimic clouds, is my thought process. Because I don't want white, but I do want texture. And in the trees, like down the bottom here, I might put some more of this just down here to give myself a nod to a sunset, and so that I don't introduce too many colors, because I don't want it to be a mishmash of all these different colors, you know. I used quite a lot of that dark color. I wanted the same color, but to differentiate between this color and the water, which I think that does very, very nicely. Let's put this other color on. Looks marvelous. Okay guys, so this is what our girl looks like so far. Now I have put my powders on, and I had to change the brown for a light tan because it wouldn't go on right. I took it all the way off. It was blotchy. The black and the brown that was mixed in together was coming off as separate colors on the skin. And, you know, the skin tone, I just felt like that needed to be right. So I'm done with the embellishments. Okay, it's the next day. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Fingers and toes crossed. I do not know what to expect. I have never done this before. So let's see what the resin gods have for me. I guess just loosen all the sides first, right? Is that how we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's not forget our gentlemen. There's a few rough edges here that will have to be sanded, of course. But that's small potatoes. Okay. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Oh, I see a lot of black. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of black. And there she is. Well, I like her skin tone. I see a few little holes in here. Quite a few, actually. But overall, I like it. I do. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful African lady. And I will get you some better pictures. And okay, beautiful. So what I've decided to do is just zhuzh up some of the parts that I have previously painted black. And I'm going to do that with this paint set that's really it's a watercolor glitter set. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to zhuzh it up here. Here's my little paint set right here. You melt it with the water, basically. You get the paintbrush on there, wet it, get the water on the little, it looks like a little brick, actually, of paint. And when you wet it, you can sort of loosen some of it up. And so that's what I'm doing now, putting the water into the watercolor brick and I'll be painting it on that color and some other colors. I've got silver that's going to go on, and also that bronze color is going to go on. So enjoy the process. Okay, cutifuls, so paint's on. Now for the stones. I've picked out some beautiful blue rhinestones from Temu, and I have my little tray there, and also that little orange dot is the mud, and I put it in on my handy dandy little picker. You see, I'm gonna put some of the mud onto the head of the picker so that it picks my stones up nicely. I like this tool better than the other little pens you can get. Anyway, this is my preference when I'm doing stoning. I like that one, works well. So here we go. And now I'm going to bling out her earrings and necklace in some white stones. Enjoy! What I'm going to do is let it, everything dry, the glue and the paint, overnight. And then I will come back with a clear coat just to seal everything in, and then she's done. Okay, I'll be back once I have finished the clear coat for a final reveal and some glamour shots. All right, cutifuls, hope you like this one. Please like, subscribe, and share, and all those good things. You know how we do. All right, bye for now.